But if anyone has Persad, if you brought a Persad, you want to make your offering, now is a good time to come when the Bhajan is being done. So, yeah.
शिव शंभु दीनों की बंधु नमो नमः नमो नमः तिरुचापति गंगाधर हर हर नमो नमः नमो नमः शिव शंभु दीनों की बंधु नमो नमः
which is Swagatam. Swagatam means what? Yeah. Welcome, namaste, good evening. Jai Shivaratri to each and every one of you. Devi Mani, welcome to each and every one of you to this our fourth session of our Yagya. All in preparation for the big day tomorrow. And before I forget, I need to let you know that tomorrow morning between 10 and 12, Abhishek will be done in the temple in the morning, 10 and 12, to Parvati and Lord Shiva, devotee. And then in the evening we start again from 5 o'clock with Devi Puja, Abhishek. 4 prahars we are doing, 6 to 9, 9 to 12, 12 to 3, and 3 to 6. So come whenever you can. Everybody is welcome. Tonight to continue our fourth session we have Pandit Neil be here, and made himself available to come and help us out here. So welcome Pandit Neil once again in his fourth session. Thank you very much. And let us give Pandit Ji a big hand, please. All the way from devotees, what we do is that whenever visitors come and so on, we don't want anybody to go up the altar with their coats and so on. It's a very sanctified place. So we ask that they leave it downstairs, and then if you want to go on the altar. Anyway, thank you very much. Pandit Neil is here with us tomorrow. He'll be here with us tomorrow as well for the night of ShivRaatri. So prepare yourself for spending a whole night with us. So devotees, I thank you all. Welcome. And let us, if you were here last night, got a treat last night. So, without further ado, I will hand you over to Panditji to start his service this afternoon. Prem se Shri Vyas Maharaj ki.
Thank you very much, Panditji, Panditji, Koti, Dhanyavad. Jai Jai Sita Ram sab koi. Namaste, Sat Sri Akal, Jai Gurudat, Om Sai Ram. Swagatam, as Panditji said this evening. Let us sit upright for a few minutes as we invoke the presence of Bhagwan with these powerful mantras as we chant. Together with Devi Mandir Kirtan group, all the wonderful musicians and singers that we have present with us, all the Pandits here tonight, Pandit Jagji, Pandit Gireshji, Pandit Prakashji, and other Pandits, Pandit Rankiji is here with us as well. We focus on that image of Bhagwan Shiva, seated upon Mount Kailash, next to Mother Parvati, Lord Ganesh and Kartikeya Bhagwan. Devotees, as you sit upright with your back straight, close your eyes, gently bow your heads. Into the center of your forehead, bring that image of Bhagwan Shiva as we call upon His presence tonight. Prem se bolo Mahapati Mahadeva ki jai. We breathe in, we say so. Exhale, we say hum. Breathe in once more, and as we exhale, we say hum and drop the shoulders, relax. Breathe in once more. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswati Namaha, Shri Guru Charana Kamalebhyo Namo Namaha. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Sarva Mangala Mangale Shive Sarvatri Sadhike Sharanye Trambake Gauri Narayani Namostute. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahi Mahadevaya Dhimahi Tanno Rudra Prachodayat. Shivaya Rudraya Namaha. अतुलित बलधामं हेम शरणामदेहं तनुजवकृशानुज्ञानिनामग्रगण्यं सकलगुणनिधानं पालनानामधीशं रघुपति प्रियभक्तं मार्गजातं नमामि वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमसधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहं परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतं धर्मसंस्थापनार्थाय सम्भवामि युगे युगे हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम। आके वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। कवि सम्राट गोस्वामी तुलसीदास जी, he wrote in the very first shloka of Sri Ramcharitmanas, chapter 1, Balkand, this beautiful prayer called Mangalashtakam. This prayer glorifies Mother Saraswati, Lord Ganesha, Mother Vani, the goddess of speech. We pray to her tonight and ask her to control our tongues as we begin to recite tonight from our beautiful scriptures. And of course the sage Valmiki, we recite tonight Mangalacharan. Varnanam artha sanghanam rasanam chandasam api mangalanam kartaro वन्दे वाणी विनायकौ भवानी शंकरो वन्दे श्रद्धा विश्वासरूपिणौ याभ्यां विना न पश्यन्ति सिद्धाः स्वान्तस्थम् ईश्वरम् वन्दे बोधमयमेत्यं गुरु शङ्कररूपिणो यामाश्रितो हि वक्रोऽपि चन्द्रः सर्वत्र वन्दते सीताराम गुणग्राम पुण्यारण्यवृवारिणो वन्दे विशुद्ध विज्ञानो कवीश्वर कपीश्वरो। प्रेम से भगवान रामचंद्र की जय, मापति महादेव की जय, सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय। Once again, Swagatam to all of you tonight here at the Devi Mandir, and those our large audience, our international global audience joining us tonight on social media on all platforms. We say to you Swagatam, welcome. Those of you on social media, please share our broadcast and share it with the world. We are here tonight at Devi Mandir, as Panditji indicated, our fourth session of this beautiful Yagya in celebration of Maha ShivRaatri tomorrow night. The TT actually starts a little bit earlier in the morning and runs all until Tuesday morning. Tonight, we are very fortunate to have the lyrics of all of the chants, all of the bhajans, all of the shlokas and mantras that we will chant tonight. We begin tonight with a beautiful composition of Adi Shankaracharya, Nirvana Shatakam. The chorus very simple. Chidananda Rupa Shivoham, 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 Shivoham tonight. As we spent quite a bit of time last night on Shivalingam. Tonight, let us chant and glorify Him. Prem Sabolo Mahapati Mahadev ki. Feel the infusion of energy tonight from the Lingam. Om Mano Buddhi Ahankar चितारिणाहं न च स्पृह जिहवे न च ग्रामनेत्रे न च भूमि न देखो न मायो चिदानन्दरूपा शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपा शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं न च प्राणसंज्ञो न मे पञ्चवायो न मा सप्तधातुर्न मा पञ्चकोशः न मा पाणिपादं न च अष्टपादं सौख्यं न दुःखं न मन्त्रो न तीर्थं न वेदा न यज्ञः अहं भोजनं नैव भोजन्न भोगा चिदानन्दरूपा शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपा शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं Maha ShivRaatri. Devotees, as you're reminded many times coming to Devi Mandir, one of the things that the deities themselves, they react to, other than blowing up the shank and beating up the ghanta, see these two musical instruments that are free of charge? They work like this. Alright, and we're going to use these tonight. And when you clap, not only does it resonate beautiful songs that rhymes with the beautiful, by the way, give all the musicians a lovely round of applause tonight. They did an amazing job, right? It resonates with the beat, the rhythm, but it also removes all of the negative energies and forces that are around you. I'll give you a little kahani. Once I was doing a Yagya down in Florida, and there was an old uncle, you know, and every time I would chant Jagat, praise Maha, he kept on doing like this, very loud. And at the end, while the arati was going on, he was clapping out of sync, but loud. So when everything was finished, I went up to him, I said, Uncle Ji, If I offended you in any way, I'm so sorry. I noticed that you were clapping every time I chanted Jagat, especially in the Arati, you were loud. Patted me on my back. He says, don't worry, my son, don't worry. Here's why I clap. He gave me a good scolding that day. He says, when you clap like this, it releases, it removes all of the negative energy around you and also the energy that is inside you. So devotees, what are we waiting for? Clap and sing and chant. Devotees, this next bhajan, we invoke the Shakti now of Bhagwan Shri Ganesha, the son of Bholinath and Mother Parvati. The bhajan tells us, Vinayaka, Vinayaka, Vigna Vinashaka Vinayaka, the remover of all obstacles. Prem se bolo Gajanan Swami ki jai. Let us glorify him. Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakareshu Sarvada Vinayaka, 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 This powerful mantra given to us by Sri Swami Ganapati Sachidananda Ji. Most powerful mantra, 3 times you recite. Om Shivaya Rudraya Namaha. Everybody. Om Shivaya Rudraya Namaha. Again. Om Shivaya Rudraya Namaha. Ulmapati Mahadeva ki jai. May the blessings of Bholinath be upon one and all. Tonight, I would like you to bring the image of your Guru or your Gurus. Some of us have many Gurus into your minds. Remove everything else from your thoughts and let us now focus on the lotus feet of our Gurus. If you have never had a spiritual Guru, of course, mother and father are there, my parents listening to us tonight down in Trinidad. I say to you, I bow to your lotus feet, my dear parents. My Guru who has gone to the beyond, the late Pandit Persad, from those of you from Devi, Trinidad will know him as the late Dargi Baba. And if your Gurus are alive and dead, if your parents are here in the Mandir tonight, subliminally bow to their feet. In the Ajna Chakra, this center of the forehead, located, is a storehouse of energy. Tonight we'll speak a little bit about the storehouse of energy in Bholinath's Ajna Chakra. It's called the Tejas. We bow and we seek the blessings of the Guru tonight as we sing this beautiful bhajan. Bhagwan Shri Satya Sai Baba's first offering or first gift to mankind is this bhajan. We bow to the feet of the Guru, for the dust on the feet of the Guru is sacred, more sacred than any of the holy pilgrimage sites anywhere in this world. We sing. Manas bhajre Guru charanam भजरे गुरु चरणम दुस्तर भव सागर तरणम प्रेम से बोलो श्री गुरु महाराज की जय. Tonight, my dear mothers, fathers, gurus, reverend pandits, panditas, the board of directors here at Devi Mandir Kirtan group, all of the musicians, fellow musicians, uncles and aunties, nieces, nephews, cousins, brothers, sisters, friends and relatives, children, grandchildren, godchildren. Blessed are we again to be amongst each other in this beautiful ashram, the Devi Mandir, leading up to the grand night of Maha ShivRaatri tomorrow night. Om Trayambakam Yajamahi Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukam Niva Bandhanan Mrityur Mokshe Amamrutat. As we invoke this Shakti tonight, as we begin our katha, we call upon the Lord of this age, the Lord of time, so many different names. Victory, it says, Jai, to the Lord of the universe, Jagadishari. And victory to Lord Govinda, who rescues us. You are eternal happiness, Nityananda. And you are the supreme bliss, Brahmananda. Victory to our protector Gopala. Om, chant the name of Bhagwan Shiva, who resides in the sacred mountains of Arunachala. Shiva who holds the dhari and the trident Trishul. Om, chant the name of Narayana, who is the abode of all beings. A victory to the goddess Bharati, who carries Dharini, the whole universe, Vishwa, in her hands. O Ma, Mother, Mata, you are an endless resource for the nourishment, also called Annapurna. This beautiful bhajan tonight, as we sing again, we glorify. I want you to sing, I want you to clap your hands and feel the infusion of energy as we prepare ourselves to receive Pravachan tonight. This bhajan, there's a beautiful calling, and we call upon Bholenath tonight. You will feel the energy, I guarantee you. We call upon him. Umapati Mahadeva ki jai. Aruna Chala Shiva Trisuladhari Shiva Arunachala Shiva Trisuladhari Shiva Hari Narayana Sai Narayana Shiva Hari Jagadish Hare Jai Gopal Hare Jagadish Hare Jai Gopal Hare Nityananda Brahmananda Jai Gopal Hare Oh, After the cut. Devotees, Holy Mat is present. During these next few days, leading up until tomorrow night, we will certainly feel this vibration, this positive vibration of love, togetherness, emerging out of that Shivalinga, as we so described last night. My dear devotees, tomorrow night, February 28th, 2022, while in other parts of the world, humanity is dealing with calamities of all different types because of man created, not God. Here in the Western Hemisphere, we will celebrate one of the most holiest festivals in the Hindu calendar, Maha ShivRaatri. Tonight we will delve into the essence of what is Shivaratri. Tomorrow night will be a very busy night, I can assure you. We'll have pujas, we'll have offerings, we'll have everyone who want to come and make offerings to the lingam. We'll have lots of bhajans, lots of bhajanavalis tomorrow night. So tonight I thought it would be ideal to give you this synopsis of why we celebrate Shivaratri. And by the way, we'll understand tonight, there's a Shivaratri celebrated every single month, did we notice? But there's only one Maha ShivRaatri, which is tomorrow night. We'll come to that in a minute. These excerpts tonight are taken from different discourses delivered by Bhagwan Sri Sai Baba in Prashanti Nilayam, the Vedas, the Puranas, the Shastras, etc. And also we'll go a little bit of Ramayana tonight as well. I opened tonight and I asked the question, what is Shivam? Is anybody in the audience named Shivam? Shivam? Your son? That's a beautiful boy child name, by the way. Shivam. What is the meaning of Shivam, Didi? He's a good child, right? Yes, all right. Auspiciousness. Auspiciousness. Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram. Peace, prosperity, auspiciousness, and beauty. God is embodied in this trident, or this trinity concept called Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram. Truth, auspiciousness, and beauty. All that you see, all that you hear, and all that you experience should be offered to God. I repeat. All that you see, all that you hear, and all that you experience should be offered to God. So if you hear something, or you see something, or you experience something that is not sattvic, it is not good if you cannot offer it to God. That is the filter we use tonight. If it ain't good, don't waste time going by God. Colloquial. Devotees, when we sing bhajans tonight, by the way, your bhajans are beautiful. Your chorusing, your singing, absolutely beautiful. Devi Mandir Pickering group, what can I say? I'm always, yes, give them a happy round of applause. I'm always in awe. When we sing these bhajans tonight, we should only have one thought. One thought. And if we have that, if if that one thought is Shivam, auspiciousness, we will experience the bliss tonight of bhajan. You're already feeling the energy. Your pause perhaps was standing at the direction just when we did that last bhajan. Tears are about to flow from the eyes. That is the auspicious, that is the Shivam we speak about. It is a non-dual bliss, because when you're focused on that lingam, when you're single-pointed focus, there can be no duality. There can be no duality. Devotees, why is it prescribed that we should do bhajans all through the night of Maha ShivRaatri? You know, customarily back in Trinidad, where I come from, in the village of Devi, so those of you who know that, familiar with that, if you just type in on google.com, if you just type in doubles, the name Devi will come up. Why? Because that is the home of the doubles in Trinidad. And in our village, on Maha ShivRaatri night, we would go from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. the next morning. Nobody sleeps. The whole village comes out. They'll be singing of bhajans. They'll be singing of chautal. You all know what chautal is? Because Holi is coming up very soon. By the way, there's an announcement for a Holi show coming up at the end. And of course, Ramayana will be sung. Readings from the different Puranas will be there as well. And this is how Maha ShivRaatri celebrated. Nobody goes to sleep. It is not a night to sleep. Because why? As we explained last night, it will be a missed golden opportunity to seek the blessings of Bholenath. Bhajans are done to control the mind. Because when the bhajans are being sung, we don't just focus on the dholak or the tabla or the keyboards or harmonium or Panditji singing. No. We focus on that oneness, that image of the Bholenath or the image of Maha, whichever form of God. God is but one, many forms. Whichever form that we are pujaing or we are praising or we are glorifying. You know, some people keep discussing worldly matters even when they are doing bhajans. How could this be possible? How could you reap the benefits of this devotion of bhajans? Do not go anywhere close to such people. Leave them right there. Move away. Because they will pull away your positive energy and turn it into negative. And during Maha ShivRaatri night, you don't want to have any of this negative energy. Devotees, give up bad company, Swami says, and join the good company and perform meritorious deeds day and night. You see, wisdom exists in the minds, in the midst, of ignorance. Where there's wisdom, there's also ignorance. And the celebration is described as Maha ShivRaatri. Ratri means the night, of course. And what is the significance of this night? Night is another word for darkness. Night is another word for darkness. And Shiva means auspiciousness. Shiva. So Shivaratri speaks of an auspiciousness which is inherent in the darkness at night. Navratri, same thing. 9 nights of worship to the Devi. Lead us out from darkness into light. Same concept. You see, Shivam, ShivRaatri, refers to the wisdom which exists in the midst of ignorance. Ignorance and wisdom, by the way, are not two different things, they're basically the same. They are associated with Dvaitya. What is Dvaitya? They are opposite polarities of the same underlying principle. So remember, they say ignorance and of course wisdom. So as long as there's birth for this body, there also will be death. Make no mistake, what is born must die. And what it is that has taken birth, when we say someone has born or somebody has a newborn baby, what it is that has taken birth? Is it the Atma? Did the soul born? When a child is born, is a soul born? Anybody? No, not at all. We are the Atma. You and I, we have the Atma is here. The body is born and the body will die. The soul never dies. Bhagavad Gita chapter 2 verse 23. Nainam chindanti shastrani nainam dahati pavakaha na chainam kledo yantyapu na shoshati marutaha. That soul belongs to Bhagavan Sri Krishna. It is present in every single one of us. You cannot cut it with a knife. You cannot bury it. It doesn't have a color, race, class, creed, color. It does not belong to anybody. It doesn't have a name. It doesn't have a form. No properties, but no physical properties. So it is beyond any comprehension. If man had understood what the properties were, they would have recreated a soul today. Nobody has yet to do that. I don't think they ever will. Devotees, we consider this body as inert, but truly speaking, this body is not inert. Even in physical matter making up this body, there's always divine consciousness. Tonight, this beautiful bhajan, it says, the devotee of Lord Shiva identifies with his mystical symbols. I'd like to be your Damru. Bhagwan, O Lord, and the garland that is close to your heart, please quench this thirst of mine that persists birth after birth. Glory to Bholenath. I'd like to be your Trishul to dance with you. The ashes that cover every pore of your body, the deer skin that is your sacred seat, O Lord, the pure waters of the Ganga flowing from your jata, flowing from your matted hair, and the crescent moon decorating your forehead, and the melodious ghunguru that provides the rhythm for your cosmic dance. Prem se Bhavapati Mahadeva ki jai. Damru. Panajag. Give Panajag a lovely round of applause. Always here, dedicated, devoted to Devi Mandir Panji. The chorus of this bhajan. Jai Bholenath, Jai Mahadev. Let me hear you. Jai Bholenath, Jai Mahadev. I want to hear all of you clap your hands, okay? डमरू का रूप मैं धरूं, माला बन के गले में रहूं, डमरू का रूप मैं धरूं, हरि बोल, माला बन के गले में रहूं, जय भोलेनाथ, जय महादेव, जय भोलेनाथ, जय महादेव, जन्म जन्म की प्यास बुझा लो, जन्म जन्म की प्यास बुझा लो, भोले you felt it, you say, Jai Bholenath! That's more like it. That's more like it. Prem se Bhagavapati Mahadeva ki Jai. Jai Ji Radhe Radhe. Thanks for coming. Devotees, our Katha continues. The form of the body is constantly changing. What do you mean by this? You see, this is why the phenomenal world is described as Jagat. Jagat. The word Jagat, Ja means taking birth, and Gat means to die. Jagat. Jagat means that which has birth and death, a process which repeats itself over and over and over again. In this world, there's nothing which is free from this birth and death. Make no mistake, anything that is born must die. Be it a body, be it an object or thing, all are continually undergoing this change. Change is constant. Our Swami tells us, develop purity and sacredness from our scriptures. On this ShivRaatri day, when one tries to establish that friendship between mind and God, ShivRaatri makes one aware of the fact that the same divinity in all, the same divinity is in all, it's all pervasive, and it is to be found everywhere. It is said that Shiva lives in Kailash. But where is Kailash? Where's Mount Kailash? Do we have to take a tour? Some of us have been, some of you, I haven't gone yet, but some of you here have been to Mount Kailash. Kailash is in our own joy, our own bliss. And wherever there's joy and bliss, wherever there's Shivam, auspiciousness, Bholenath resides. Devotees. It is meant that Ishvara lives in the Kailash of delight. Very strong statement. If we can develop that sense of joy and delight in our mind, that itself is Kailash. Devotees, when we see our neighbors, our friends, our relatives, our loved ones, our temple parivar, when they are down and out, we do not try to pull them down even further. No, that is not Kailash. That is some other place. Devotees, always try to uplift, to empower, to encourage positively. And do it selflessly. Don't look for anything in return. Don't look for a pat in the back. That has no value. Do it selflessly. And Swami says, love all and serve all. I can't see your faces tonight because you're wearing masks, and I applaud you. But do me a favor. Have a little smile. Good. Love all and serve all. This is the Katha tonight. This is what ShivRaatri is all about, devotees. Let that tension go. Let the tension go. You know, when we develop this purity and steadfastness, sacredness, the heart becomes filled with peace and bliss. Isn't that what we seek in life? We cannot take anything. Remember this, when we leave this body and the Atma goes, nothing except our good and bad karma goes with us. But you see, if you fill this body, if you fill your atmosphere, your surroundings with peace and bliss, that is a very easy passage to going back home to Shiva. Chidananda Rupa, Shivoham, Shivoham. Then your heart itself will become like Kailash, and Shiva will reside there in the sanctum, that sanctorium of your heart within the temple of your bodies, devotees. At first look, everyone appears to be a devotee, but different individuals respond to different circumstances. Let me explain. Swami says, if you keep a ball of iron and a dry leaf side by side on the floor, when there's no wind or wind like this afternoon coming in, when all that snow is blowing around, if there's no wind, nothing moves. Devotees, the iron, but when a wind blows, that the dry leaf will be carried away very far, miles and miles and miles. But the iron ball will remain steady and firm. You see, if one has true love and firm faith in God, one will become like that iron ball. I repeat, if you have steady, firm faith in God and true love, not lip service, true love, you become steady and undisturbed, devotees. And if one is like that leaf running away on account of difficulties and problems, it is a travesty to call such a person a devotee. And we should develop pure and steady love and faith. You know, I'll give you a good example. In many countries in this world, I'm a person, by the way, let me state it up front. I believe and I respect all religions. I participate in every single one of them, and I respect them all. Sarva dharma eka paramatma. I believe in the concept of one God. But I was approached recently by someone of another faith telling me that I should convert Because that faith or their belief is better. One is better than the other. Let us stop. They made a big mistake coming to me because I had to educate them. I was schooled by 3 different societies, a Muslim, a Catholic, and of course Hindus. I have many very good friends who are Jews as well, so I understand the concept. But my father always used this analogy from my guru as well. If you plant tomatoes, if you planted tomatoes in your garden, how could you expect to pigeon peas? Case closed. We'll leave that right there. Coming back to our katana, let us think of divinity for every minute. Every single minute we think of divinity. Those of you who were last night, I gave you some homework. Those of you online as well, I gave you all some homework about tomorrow night, what we're going to do tomorrow night. A brand new notebook and a new, not new, but black or blue pen. And we're going to write for at least 30 minutes. Om Namah Shivaya in that book. If it fills up, no problem. Fill it up. Om Namah Shivaya while you're here in temple or if you're at home. But please come to temple tomorrow night. It'll be a beautiful night of devotion. And write for at least 30 minutes. If you want to write all night and fill the book, great, not a problem. It is a night for scholars to write. It is a night for poets, for singers, musicians. Write. Just write on this night of Maha ShivRaatri. Why? As we said last night, all the positivity emanates from the Shivlingam. It started already. You can feel the energy. And tomorrow night it will be par excellence, as they say. Devotees. When you have this kind of relationship with Bhagwan, this kind of friendship, you will be able to break the bonds or the shackles of this world and become free. And what do we mean by free? Atma and Avedyam, going back home to God. Light, it says, light has value only when there's darkness. Light has value only when there's darkness. If there's no darkness, how could you see light? You see, value by itself, it does not have. Therefore, in times of trouble and sorrow, whenever problems arise, we evoke this principle of divinity, which will shed illumination and light the moments of darkness. Light up these moments of darkness. Tonight, another beautiful bhajan. God is truth, Satyam. The only truth is Shiva, Shivam. Shiva is beauty, Sundaram. Wake up and see how the light of life is glowing with Lord Shiva's blessings. Sri Ram demonstrated this in Ayodhya, Lord Shiva in Kashi, and Krishna in Vrindavan. Have mercy upon us all, O Lord, and more so in all our homes. O man, seek refuge in Radha Mohan's Lord Krishna, who also represents these values. There's only one sun, one moon, and one Mother Earth. Have mercy on us and make all of us one. Because we all have a common relation and goal, and that, O Lord, is you. We take refuge in that one alone. Prem se bolo Mahapati Mahadeva ki jai. Let us join and sing this beautiful bhajan tonight. Ishwar satya hai, satya hi Shiv hai, Shiv hi sundar hai. Jagat kar dekho, जीवन जोत जागर है. Sing with me, come on. Satyam Shivam Sundaram. Satyam Shivam Sundaram. Satyam Shivam Sundaram. Sundaram. Shivam Sundaram. clap it. Jason also, thank you. Devotees, there's no use in just thinking of Shivratri once a year. Just like Diwali. You know, there's a terminology, I got it from one of my friends, Diwali Hindus. They celebrate only one day for the year, they will light a diya. Diwali Hindu. Don't use that term. Let's forget that. Leave that. I brought that one forward. Every minute, listen carefully now. Every minute, every day, every night, every second, you should think of divinity and sanctify your time. Don't waste time on trivial matters. That will get you nowhere. When you spend your time thinking of divinity, it makes the journey of transition, whether it's today, tomorrow, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, it makes that journey so much easier. You feel different, your body becomes lighter, you don't carry baggage. Most of us travel with airlines, you know what happens when you're overweight at the airport, what do? They charge you. You don't want to take that extra baggage, leave it right here. Devotees, every minute, every second, every time of the day, the true principle by chanting and speaking Shiva. Shiva. You yourselves are Shiva. We are Shiva. Try to understand and recognize this principle of Shiva Tattva, which is our own reality. Let us speak briefly now about Chandrama, the moon. This is taken from Maha Puran also, the words of Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba. The moon is the presiding deity of the mind. What do we mean by this? Very important. Right? You know, colloquially in Trinidad, we have this saying, we say some people operate by the moon. When the moon becomes full, they become chanchal. You know? It is true. The moon has magnetic effects. It is so strong that it pulls the tides in the ocean. The ocean becomes very rough. So boy, you and I, we're simple human beings. Devotees, the night is dominated by the moon, not so. And the moon has 16 colors or factions. Each day, it wanes a faction until it's reduced now, until it's annihilated on the new moon night. Tonight makes it the 15th faction. Tomorrow will be 16th faction. You see, after that, each day, a faction is added to the moon, the phases of the moon, until it completes itself on full moon night. And the moon is the presiding deity of the mind. Chandrama manaso jataha, the scripture tells us. Out of the mind, the Purusha, or the Godhead, the moon was born. When you look at the moon, what's the first thing that comes to mind? When you look at a full moon, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Anybody? Brightness? Yes? What else? Why does Lord Shiva have the moon on his jata? There you go. The calming effect of the moon, that's Chandrama. She calms him down. Not only the waters of the Ganga could calm Chandrama, those waters are calming as well. Devotees, there's a close affinity between the manas, the mind and the moon, and both are subject to decline and progress. The mind and the moon, the decline and progress. And the waning of the moon is a symbol for the waning of the mind. The mind has to be controlled and reduced and finally destroyed. Baba talking about destroying the mind. Destroying the negative qualities of the mind. That is what we are speaking about. And who is the annihilator? Bholenath. Brahma the creator, Vishnu the preserver, and Bholenath the annihilator, the destroyer. Destroyer of what? Anything that is adharmic. He takes care of it. Devotees. All sadhana is directed towards this end. Manohara, the mind, has to be killed so that Maya can be rent assured, meaning to be torn apart and to be reality revealed. Every day during this dark half of the month, the moon and symbolically its counterpart, man, the manas, they wane and a fraction becomes diminished. The power declines, and finally, on the 14th night, the Chaturadashi, that is just a wee bit left. That is all. Devotees, a little extra effort is made on that day by the sadhaka, and even that bit can be wiped out. Mano nigraha, they must become a mastery of the mind, and this is what we shall all strive to do. This is why we come to Devi Mandir, to learn how to control the mind from the learned pandits that we have here. Devotees, the Chaturdashi, or the dark half, is therefore called Shivaratri. This is why we said at the beginning of the Katha, there's a Shivaratri every month on the Chaturdashi. Now, for that night, it is recommended, Shiv Puran tells us, always spend in japa. What is japa? Chanting mantras. In dhyanam of Bhagwan Shiva. And without any other thought of either food or sleep. This is why we ask you to come out on Maha ShivRaatri night. Go sleep. Come, wake up. Don't take any melatonin and all these things. That is the reverse effect. As I mentioned last night, prayers laughing, we have the immortals right down the street. They will keep you awake. Devotees, it is for our benefit to keep this fast, so to speak, on this night of Maha ShivRaatri. So powerful. Now, once a year on Maha ShivRaatri night, a special spurt of spiritual energy is recommended so that the Shavam, this corpse, becomes Shivam, God, by the removal of the gross manas, because the removal of the negative qualities of the mind. And this is when we offer the ingredients on the Shivlingam, ghee, dahi, milk, bay leaves and so forth, chandan, sindoor, saffron. And we make these oblations to the lingam in representation to purify our minds. On ShivRaatri night, the mind must become laya, or reduced to nothing. The lingam means that which is Jagat. We explained Jagat before. Laya, layate, into which is Jagat called, becomes gamayate. Let me explain. Examine the lingam now. The three gunas, those three lines, past, present and future, primordial qualities are represented by the pita, the base of the lingam, right? And then the lingam itself above, the phallus, and then of course that lingam that sticks out. That symbolizes the goal of life. And the lingam means a symbol. That's what it is. I explained to you about the sculptor last night. The symbol of creation, the result of the activity of the three gunas, and of course, Brahman, supreme reality, which permeates and gives it meaning and value. And when we worship the Shivlingam, you should know to do so with faith. That's symbolic significance indeed. And every word, every form used in the Shastras, they have a symbolic meaning which gives it value. The word prapancha, which used so freely to indicate this created world, means that which is composed of the panchabhutas. What are the panchabhutas? The five elements. They are, what are the five elements? Come on. Fire, water, air, ether, and earth. There you go, the five. Very good. Take the word now, Hrudayam. I want you all to remember this word. Type it to your phone, memorize it. A very important word. Not Hrudayam. Hrudayam. Say it after me. Hrudayam. Like you're coughing. Hrudayam. Bring it out from here. You know why? Hrudayam means the seat or the stall of Lord Shiva in the heart. Hrudayam. Hrudayam. Remember this. Very important word indeed. And you see, the Hrudhi or the heart, Ayam means he. He in the heart, that is Lord Shiva. Hrudayam. That is to say, it means that not the organ that pumps the blood to all parts of the body. It is the seat of God. The altar where Lord Shiva is installed in every single one of us. Make no mistake, devotees. The niche where the lamp of Gyan or knowledge or wisdom, we will join tonight in a bhajan that refers to this Hrudayam, Hrudayeshwara, the place where Bhagwan Shiva resides in our heart. Again, Shiva does not ride on an animal called a bull, Nandi. That is his vehicle. But physically, he does. Come on, look at the size of Lord Shiva. Look at Nandi. What is the representation of this? Let us not misrepresent, you see. He does not ride on a bull. Yes, his vehicle is the bull, right? However, the bull is only a symbol of dharma. It is a symbol of dharma standing on four legs. Satya, Dharma, Shanti, and Prema. Lord Shiva's three eyes represent the eyes that sees our past. He knows our present and definitely knows our future. And the tiger skin which forms his cloak represents all of the bestial or animalistic qualities that his grace is able to destroy. The four faces symbolizes equanimity, Shantam, rage, Raudram, grace, Mangalam, and of course the elevating energy, Lishtam. Tonight, this next bhajan, we join, blend our voices and sing. Glory to Lord Sai, the Lord of all worlds, the epitome of compassion, the destroyer of sin, skillful dancer, the Lord of the Lords. He is verily Lord Shiva, Narayana, Allah, Mahavir and Yeshu. Yeshu is another name for Christ. He is the indweller, the Lord of Parti. Tonight, this beautiful bhajan we sing. Umapati Mahadeva ki jai. Sorry, Mahadeva Maheshwara Sai Narayana. My dear brothers and sisters, Swami tells us again in Katha, have no other thought than God. I want you to listen to this part of the Katha very well, not that you didn't listen to before. The lingam emerges from the embodied Shiva. And all the Shastras, the ancient scriptures, they say Brahma and Vishnu, who sought, remember that Katha very well, I'm not sure if Panditji did it before, to measure this glory, the length, to see where the beginning and the end of that lingam was, devotees. They could not. Their attempt failed. And some superficial scholars would say that Shiva was born on this day of Maha ShivRaatri. As if the Sapta Chitta Ananda Swarupa has a beginning or end. No, it does not. Some say that he started tapas or penance today or tomorrow, and others would think that Maha ShivRaatri marks the conclusion of his tapas. Even this is due to attempt now to drag down to the human level so that we can understand, so we can peer into the face of God and move in as a servant. The affinity should elevate both, not degrade the other and the divine devotees. No low desire or vulgar ambition should be ascribed to Godhead. What do we mean by this? In the meanness or the meagerness of man. God is all powerful. God is everywhere. God is all knowing. And to adore such a formidable, limitless principle, man would spend just a few minutes out of the 24 hours of the day. And uses just a minute before an idol or picture. Don't answer me tonight, but let me ask you this. How many times that you're late for work in the morning, you have to run out the door because traffic, you light a diya, quick to me, gone. Jai Shri Ram. This is what our Katha is telling us tonight. Out of 24 hours in the day, we barely take a minute to say, Bhagwan, Jai Shri Krishna. Om Namah Shivaya, thank you. Devotees. As I said to you last night, the minute you enter your car, the minute you exit your car, the minute you start work, you open a book to read, or you log into your computer, Om Namah Shivaya. I can't show you my phone now, but Bhagwan is on my phone. A minute. How many times you look at your phone during the day? Hopefully not to send a bad text message to somebody. Send them Om Namah Shivaya. Tell them I love you. You see the reaction. Devotees.
You also place you in between.
You see, Baba said put him in between too. There you go. Jai Shiva Shankar. Adore him so long as you have breath, devotees. Don't wait until you're in an ICU. I'm not wishing that to anybody. We've seen too many of those over the past 2-3 years. Don't wait till you're there and you bring all the murtis and pictures. What value does it have then? What value? That's physical. If the mind cannot chant it while you're alive, while you're healthy, what use is it then? Do it now. Well, we still have our life, we still have our breath. You're here in Shiva Mandir. When you say clap, if you feel shy, say close your eyes, nobody will see you. Sing loud. Call his name. Jai Shiva Shankar. Adore him as long as you have this breath and as long as you have your consciousness. Have no other thought of God, no other aim than knowing his command, and no other activity translating that command into action. That is what is meant by surrender. And render ourselves unto him. When you intend on going on a journey, you hand over the keys of your car to the chauffeur. Maybe some of you were driven here today. And you sit in comfort, or let's say you take an Uber, or Lyft as the case may be. You sit in comfort, and you leave the driver in charge. Sometimes I try, when I'm riding Uber, I try to tell the driver where to go. They get so angry. Can't you see I have GPS? I know where I'm going. Just trying to give him a shortcut, you know. But we put trust in that driver, forgetting the possibility of any sort of atrocities that may happen in the way. Bad roads, somebody bad drives him, get into an accident and so forth. You have surrendered your life to the hands of that person who is driving that car. His intelligence, his alertness, his skill, his experience. And some people do not fully surrender. They are too egoistic for that. You see? They interrupt him every minute like me with tips, hints, and suggestions about driving, how to drive. With questions and doubts regarding the condition of the car or the road. What time is your flight? Are you going to make it in time? Also, they confuse the poor driver and confound his confidence so much that they may inflict accidents upon themselves. Be steady. Swami says, be steady. Have faith and reach that goal safely. You see, life is the car. In this analogy, life is the car. Your heart is the key. Right? God is Sarathi, the driver, the chauffeur. Surrender to him. Surrender to that driver and be rid of any further bother. Travel safely and arrive happy. Devotees, we all face trials and tribulations in life, not so? And we always, more than likely, will try to figure out, or try to reason, try to rationalize. How do I solve this problem? Are things going to be alright? Are things going to be okay? Not knowing that there's a greater force who already has, all of that is already written in the handside as to what is going to happen and what will happen and what shall happen. So if he knows what is to happen, what will happen, as we say in Trinidad, what is to is, go is, colloquially, why not surrender to him? He's the boss, he's in control. Why not just surrender and stop worrying and fidgeting ourselves as to what will happen? We cannot solve it, but one can. This is what is called selfless and total surrender to the feet of God. Speaking of surrender, the next bhajan tells us Lord Shiva dances in ecstasy with the tune. And what is the tune? He plays that drum. What is this drum called? Damaru. And how does the damaru go? Dhimika, 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 dhimika. See? Put that drum as an initiative. That damaru also symbolizes our heartbeat. We speak of Hridayam, the sound of the damaru, the sound of creation. Along with the drum, it vibrates with sound. Hara, 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 om. Mridanga, the instrumental, Mridanga, chants with the auspicious name of Shiva Shankar, Sadashiva. The veena, of course, a musical instrument, vibrates with chanting as Nathan is playing tonight. Hari, Hari, Hari Om. And Sai Ram, Sai Ram, this beautiful bhajan we sing tonight. Prem Sabhumapati Mahadeva ki jai. All of you know, come on, sing. Glorify Bhagavan. Wake up that Shivlingam tonight. Om Dhimika Dhimika Dhim Dhimika Dhimika Dhim. Namaste. Devotees, you all know the story of Markandeya, the boy who was granted a lifespan of only 16 years. Could you imagine this? Being told that your child is only going to live for 16 years? Markandeya did not know about this, but his parents did. And they spent 15 happy years in the company of their son. The 16th year started, and the day of doom suddenly began to approach now. The mother and father were seized with gloom, they began weeping bitterly. Puzzled now, Markandeya asked, "Ma, why are you suddenly so sad?" Calling the boy near now, the parents said, "Son, today is the last day of your life." Could you imagine somebody telling you this? "Son, today is the last day of your life. It is our misfortune." And then they had narrated the story now and explained why his lifespan was curbed. Devotees, Markandeya became very shocked. And he instantly understood the situation and declared, "Thus far, I do not know the secret." What did he say? He said, "I didn't know the secret, and my time just frittered away. From now on, I shall not waste a single moment in unsacred action." What did he do? He said, "Whatever is left in my life will be spent entirely worshipping Ishvara. Ishvara." So saying now, he ran to the local Shiva temple, and he began to hug this Shivlingam. He hugged it so tight in a tight embrace, and he called upon the Lord in various names. And meanwhile now, the hour of death approached. Yamraj, the god of death, came now to that temple, armed with the Yampasa, the noose. And that noose was used for dragging away life. And when he saw that Markandeya was locked in a tight embrace with Shiva now, with Shivlingam, and began to wonder, how am I going to cast this noose to death now over Markandeya alone? It will also capture the lingam. It was not easy to bind the boy alone, but the moment of death had arrived, devotees, and something had to be done immediately. So Yama cast the noose now and encircled this boy Markandeya and the lingam. He was a very brave fellow. Bhagwan Shiva instantly manifested and he said, "Oh Yama, you have now dared to cast that noose of death onto me too?" On the spot, devotees, Yama was cursed by Lord Shiva, and Markandeya was granted immortality. Why did he get immortality? Because of total surrender to Bhagwan Shiva. Markandeya became the author of the famed Markandeya Purana, one of the 18 glorious Puranas. And what does the story really teach us? It says now, to have full faith, those who have full faith and determined, the Lord will be ready to even cancel preordained destiny. I repeat, those who have full faith and are determined, the Lord will be able to cancel preordained destiny. What do we mean by this, devotees? How many of you are familiar with people that are diagnosed with terminally ill diseases, and because of their devotion, because of their tapasya, because of their prayers, they have come out of it, the disease just went away? Cancer is a big one. I know people firsthand. It all becomes tapasya, how you could, don't wait till it's as the Katha told us tonight. Do not wait until we do not have breath, or we are unable to do this. Do it now. Take advantage now. You see, devotees, grace received is in proportion to the intensity of one's prayers. Write this down. Grace received is in proportion to the intensity of one's prayer. So the 1 minute Tomeo Matan out the door, you'll get back 1 minute. I'll go tell you. Devotees, recognize this truth and maintain the purity of your hearts. When we think of that hridayam, the purity of that heart, does anyone come to mind who may have worshipped Lord Shiva in the form of a lingam in this manner? Anybody? Who worshipped that Shiva lingam in all of our scriptures? Shri Ram, Jai Ho, Jai Shri Ram. Maryada Purushottam Bhagwan Ramchandra Ji on the shores of Rameshwaram. And I'm not sure how many of you have been there, but what a beautiful place. Devotees, while preparations were being made to cross this bridge to Lanka, he constructed a Shiva lingam with his bare hands, and he consecrated that lingam and gathered all of the holy ones now to begin oblations to Bhagwan Shiva. A very beautiful chaupai tonight. As we summarize this katha, I'm going to take you now to the lake of the deeds of Bhagwan Sri Ram Charitamanas. Lanka Kand of Goswami Tulsidas Ji's written text. Let us blend the voices tonight. We clap and sing Shri Ram, Jai Ram, जय जय राम. पुरुषोत्तम भगवान रामचंद्र की जय. all of the same way. श्री राम जय राम जय जय
beautifully, devotees. The monkeys and the bears, they brought huge mountains and trees, which were received like clay balls, like little balls, by Neil and Nal, the engineers. And when the all-merciful Prabhu Shri Ram saw exceedingly beautiful construction of this bridge, he smiled and he observed us. He says, this is a most delightful and excellent spot. Its glory is immeasurable and cannot be described in words. Hence, I will install the emblem of Shiva, the lingam of Shambhu here. It is a crowning ambition in my heart, in my Hrudayam. And hearing this, the Lord now, Jamund, Hanuman Baba, dispatched a number of messengers who invited and fetched all of the great saints and sages and saints. And having installed that emblem of Lord Shiva, devotees, and worshipped it with solemnity, this is what Lord Rama says. He says, Shiva drohi mama bhagat kahava so nar sapne hu mohina pava samakara bimukha bhagati jamori sonar kare morak mati प्रेम से बोलो प्याला पुरुषोत्तम Sundaram, isn't it? Ramayana, devotees. Having installed this emblem of Lord Shiva and worshipped it now, Lord Rama says these words, Shiva drohi mama bhagata kahava. No one else in this world is near to be than Lord Shiva. Lord Rama says this. No one else in this world is near and dear to me as Lord Shiva. And he says now, most importantly, So narak sapanehu mohina pava, an enemy of Lord Shiva, although he may call himself a devotee of mine, Lord Rama is saying, can never attain me even in a dream. I'll come to a real life situation in a minute. He who is opposed to Shankara and yet aspires for devotion of me is doomed to narak, doomed to hell, perdition, stupidity and dull-witted devotees. Not too long ago, I was conducting a funeral and this devotee came up to me and says, Pandit, I heard you sang the Hanuman Chalisa in there while we were doing the final rites and so forth. You shouldn't sing that, Why? Well, it had this verse called Bhuta Pisacha Nikatna Yave Maha Jab chasing away the soul. Pray, listen, stop. Furthermore, now, when he went outside for the cremation, she said, Baba, I just came back from a place and told me I shouldn't worship Lord Shiva. You probably heard the story from me before. I shouldn't worship Lord Shiva. Then what is Rama telling us tonight? Well, Rama is saying, if you do not worship, if you do not have any love in your heart for Lord Shiva, don't waste your time to come. You cannot even see me in dream. So if that person was told not to worship Lord Shiva, who is Lord Shiva's consort? The boss lady herself. Then don't worship her either because you not worship her husband. Who is her son? Who is his son? Take he off to. Who is his 11th incarnation? The Rudra Avatar. Forget Hanuman Baba as well. Should I go on? You see where we're going to this? And of course now Lord Rama is telling us in Ramayana, if you do not like Shiva, if you have no love in your heart for Shiva, don't waste your time and come to me. Devotees, let us be very careful by what we are being told. Let us go to the scriptures for the answers. Tonight, I ask you, and those of you online as well, do you relate this instance to your personal devotion, your devoted lives, especially during this holy month of ShivRaatri, this holy period of ShivRaatri? That is constant focus, constant meditation, constant devotion to Bholenath, Bhagwan Shiva. Yes? Are we in agreement? How should we treat others? How should we treat others? Priya, I'll put you on the spot. How should we treat others? Love and kindness. Jaya? Love and kindness. Huh? Love and kindness. Yes?
Treat others just like how you wish to be treated.
There you go. Jai Shri Ram. Treat others just like how you wish to be treated. Very good. Those of you online, you could respond as well. We have a plethora of devotees joining us from all over the world tonight. Are there really any others? Baba? Are there really any others? Siya Ram mein sab jag jaani, karav pranam jori jog paani. See God in every single living being. Devotees, then if that's the case, why then is there fighting for land, materialism, positions, countries, power, attention, or four walls of an institution? Why is there fighting? Where is that concept? We all claim that we are Sanatanists, we are preaching and learning and reading from scriptures. Where is that concept of Siya Rama, my subject? What are we fighting for? How much of this, how many walls are we going to take with us when that time comes? My dear brothers and sisters, not one man and no man. Nobody takes this back. We should not be trying to reduce others. Don't try to reduce others, but instead reduce our own vices or negative qualities that impede us from achieving Shiva. I repeat, reduce all the negative qualities that impede us, that prevent us from reaching Bholenath, from reaching Shambhu. Bhagwan Shri Satya Sai Baba, realizing that the sacred Shiva principle is present in everyone, devotees, he tells us tonight, we should not look down at anyone, not cause harm to anyone. Love all and serve all. Baba tells us there's only one religion, and that religion is love. That religion is love. devotees, in the case of Markandeya, Sri Ram total submission to Mahadeva and the unity of putting God's mission above one's own ambition always fosters love and Bhagwan's grace. Chidananda Rupaha Shivoham Shivoham. See good, hear good, and do good. And finally, be good. As I close tonight, I know we are running short on time, but I prepared a beautiful katha for you. Let's go with this now. What does liberation mean to you? I ask any of you tonight. What does I'm not going to pick on Priya or Jagat. What does liberation mean to you, Uncle Buddy? What does liberation mean to you? You coming with the answer?
Different answer.
Anybody, what does liberation mean to you? Anybody? Freedom of?
Becoming one with God.
Yes, absolutely. Freedom of worldly things. Liberation. And what you have heard tonight, this message about not reducing others, uplift. Don't put people down, uplift. That is how we go back to Shiva, and that is how we can gain liberation, Atmanevedya Moksha. Similarly, when we identify this body and mind, and the intellect disappears, nothing else in this world matters except Bhagwan, then we realize our true nature is Atma. Humility, simplicity becomes the hallmark of any spiritual person. You and I, devotees, this is true, and it becomes evident in all of our lives. And we have to understand this true significance and philosophy, the underlying fact or festival of Maha ShivRaatri. You have to look at objects in this world with Jnana Chakshu, the eye of wisdom, not with the Charma Chakshu or the physical eyes. Turn that eye inside, look inwards. The animals, the insects and the birds are looking at this world with their physical eyes. If you look at these objects in the world with mere physical eyes, then what difference are we with animals? You will then simply remain in that category of animals, beast or insect. You will not be able to realize your true nature, which is beyond this physical world. And we are all capable of this. We have to comprehend and transcend the reality, which is beyond this body and the mind. And this, devotees, is the way to power. As I close tonight, be firm. Be firm in the faith that a pure heart is Ishvara, a pure mind is Vishnu, and a pure speech is Brahma. And rooted in this faith, make proper use of your God-given faculties. If you're a singer, sing for Bhagwan. Don't sing for name or fame. If you're a musician, do the same. And with that said, all musicians, please come back tomorrow. You'll be doing your duty to Bhagwan, okay? God bless you. Devotees, the pleasure and pain that people experience in life are entirely the result of their good and bad karmas respectively. Make no mistake. Bhagwan tells us embodiments of love. Time is highly sacred and most valuable. God is worshipped as time in the words. Kalaya Namaha, Kala Kalaya Namaha, Kala Darpa Dharmaya Namaha, Kala Swarupa Swarupaya Namaha, Kala Niyamitya Namaha. All these are descriptions of God in this aspect of time. Kala, Mahakala, one of the names of Lord Shiva. Even so, God will transcend this time and space. Time is life. Finally, on this auspicious day or night of Shivaratri tomorrow, the resolve is, every form conceived in the Shastras and Scriptures has a deep significance. And in the end, all forms will merge into the formless. Chidananda Rupaha, Shivoham Shivoham. Shiva is the principle of the destruction of the names and forms of all entities and individuals. So this Shivalingam is the simple sign of emergence. Let us resolve on this holy festival of Shivratri to visualize Lord Shiva as the inner power within you and I and all of us. And then man can realize his mission on earth only when he knows himself as divine, when he reveres all as divine. Devotees, the sage Kabir Das gave us this beautiful dohe. Let's sing it for your good. जब तू आया जगत में, जब तू आया जगत में, लोग हमसे तू रोए, ऐसी करनी ना करी, पाछे हंसे सब world, jab tu aaya jagat mein, everyone laughed while you cried. Log humse tu roye, aisi karegi na kare. Don't live your life so that paanche hase sab koi, but they laugh at you when you leave. Tonight, devotees, as a gift to each and every one of you, I'd like to leave you with what I call as a bookmark prayer card. So you can put this in your book that you're going to write Om Namah Shivaya in how many 100 times or 1,000 times tomorrow night. And there's a beautiful prayer which I'd like to ask all of you to please, I implore you to put it to practice. In the morning, instead of the quick Tomeo Mata and out the door, when you wake up from bed, this is what we say. On waking up, we pray every morning. O Lord, I am born now from the womb of sleep. I am determined to carry out all tasks this day as offering to Thee, with Thee ever present before my mind's eye. Make my words, thoughts and deeds sacred and pure. Let me not inflict pain on anyone, and let no one inflict pain on me. Direct me, guide me this day. When we retire at night, the evening prayer. O Lord, the tasks of this day, whose burden I placed at your lotus feet this morning, are over. It was you who made me walk, talk, think and act. I therefore place at your feet now all my words, thoughts and my deeds. My task is done. Receive me, O Lord. Prem se bolo Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba Ji ki jai. You all can have one of these. We can have members of the Kirtan pass them, or you can come up here and collect them as well. Please take it home and put it into practice. Devotees, you have been an amazing audience this evening, totally participating. I know we are a little bit over. We did start a little bit late. So if you permit me 5 more minutes, we'll do one final bhajan and then we'll go into, yes? Okay, we'll go into Arati. Thank you. The bhajan is entitled Bolo Shiva Shiva Shambho. Panaji? Bolo Shiva Shiva Shambho. And I will ask you, if you look in the parentheses. Yeah, keep your number. Next one. Yep. Parentheses, you'll see where I would like you to respond. It's a powerful bhajan. It says, sing the names of Lord Shiva with love. Oh, the annihilator of the universe, fearful at times, Lord of all, may this song find a special place in your lofty abode. You are the Father of this world. You are the abode of mercy, power, and liberation. Your grace enables the world to be rid of its struggles. And before we sing this bhajan tonight, we'd like to dedicate it to a birthday girl who's celebrating an 80th birthday. I call her Auntie Sumaria. She was one of my teachers. What's the last name again? Dukaran, Auntie Sumaria Dukaran. We'd like to wish you from the Devi Mandir here, all the way down in Pinal, in Trinidad. I'm sorry? Oh, she moved. Shagwana's Trinidad. Okay. Shagwana's. Anyway, I'm from Pinal, so Pinal Posse, hello, Sitaram. All right, good. All right. And she actually taught me in school as well. So, Auntie Sumaria, we say to you, happy birthday. Just sing this beautiful bhajan. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarukamiva Vandana Mrityurmokshya Mahamruta. Are bol Shiva Shiva Bam 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 Bam. now his praise as we close. कथा विसर्जन होत है, सुनो वीर हनुमान, रामा लक्ष्मण जानकी सदा करो कल्याण। एक घड़ी आदो घड़ी आदो मैं पुण्यार, तुलसी संघट साढ़िए हटे घोट अपराध। श्रोता सब आसन गए, शंभु गए कैलाश। रामायण मम हृदय महा आन करहु तुम पास। परमं पवित्रं बाबा विभूतिं, परमं विचित्रं लीला विभूतिं, परमं महिषा मोक्ष प्रदातं बाबा विभूतिं इदमाश्रयामि। परमं पवित्रं बाबा विभूतिं, परमं विचित्रं लीला विभूतिं। प्रेम से बोलो मापति महादेव की जय, पवन पुत्र हनुमान की जय, भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय, आदि शक्ति भवानी शंकर माता की जय, आके वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। कोटि कोटि धन्यवाद. We look forward to seeing all of you tomorrow night. We start puja at 6 p.m. and certainly we'll go all night into the wee hours of the morning till 6 a.m. on Tuesday. Tomorrow night is supposed to be a little cool. I saw that the weather forecast, perhaps minus 12 degrees tomorrow. So please dress warmly and come and enjoy the warmth of Devi Mandir with all the pandits and all of the musicians, singers, devotees, and of course the most impeccable, powerful, delightful Bholinath. Prem se bolo Mahapati Mahadev ki! Love you guys very much. Stay safe. Be safe, okay?
प्रेम से श्री जगन्नाथ माता की, शिव शंकर भगवान की, व्यास महाराज की। Devotees, thank you all very much. Let us give Vyas ji a big round of applause. Tomorrow night, do you think this energy level is high? On ShivRaatri night, the energy level has reached its peak. But since we cannot worship energy in its real form, we are going to worship it in that linga form. That is the whole concept of Shivaratri, that linga form. So, I think the children have one announcement to make, and I expect to see all of you, so thank you all for coming, and the Ketra group would like to make one announcement.
Namaste everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Amia and I'm an active youth here at the Mandir. We are excited to announce the annual Devi Mandir Holy Mela is approaching. This year's festival will be a virtual event. Organized by Devi Mandir's own youth, this event features performers all under the age of 25. It will be aired on March 19th at 6 p.m., but the link will be open until March 26th at 8 p.m. so that you can view at your convenience. Tickets are only $10 and can be purchased on Eventbrite. You can find the link on Devi Mandir's Facebook and Instagram accounts. If you have any questions about the process or are unfamiliar with the Eventbrite platform, you can see Ashiana or send an email to devimandirkg@gmail.com, and we thank you for your support.
Thank you. The Ketra group is trying to raise some funds, so it's all over Facebook and Instagram. Just go and complete the application. It's very simple, very simple. I'm sure you can do it. So devotees, thank you all very much for coming, and we all tomorrow night is all night again, so we all stand for Aarti, please.
Jai Shiva,
भवानी सहितं नमामि सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमस्तुते मन्त्रहीनं क्रियाहीनं भक्तहीनं जनार्दना यद्पूजितं मया देव परिपूर्णं तदस्तु मे मैया के दरबार में सभी खड़े हाथ जोड़ देने वाले कहे मांगत लाख करो इतना धन मोहे दीजिए जा मैं सहज समाए मैं भी भूखा ना रहूं मेरे साथ भूखा ना जाए बोलो सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की जय बोले उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की जय बोलो राधा वर कृष्ण भगवान की जय बोलो अम्बे मैया की जय बोलो लक्ष्मी मैया की जय बोलो सरस्वती मैया की जय बोलो गणेश भगवान की जय बोलो बजरंगबली भगवान की जय बोलो सूर्य देव भगवान की जय बोले अपने अपने गुरु महाराज की जय बोलो सनातन धर्म की जय बोलो गैया मैया की जय जयकारा शेरा वाली माई जी दा बोले साचे दरबार की जय सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिना सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग्भवे ॐ यो शान्ति अन्तरिक्षं शान्ति पृथिवी शान्ति आपा शान्ति उष्णदय शान्ति वनस्पत शान्ति विश्वदेव शान्ति ब्रह्मा शान्ति सर्वगं शान्ति शान्तिरेव Hari Om Sukh Shantri Bhavatu. So everybody have to bow. Take a blessing from the Mataji. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Jekara Sharavali Maijida, Gol Sache Darbar Ki Jai, Har Har Mahadev, Bola Shankar Bhagavan Ki Jai. माँ के लाल की जय और हमारे आज के पंडित जी महाराज की भी जय
Devotees, please don't forget tomorrow morning 10 to 12 Abhisheka to Lord Shiva and then we'll come back in the afternoon. Puja starts at 5. 6 o'clock is a good time to come because the Abhishek starts at 6. On first Maha is between 6 and 9. So, come and you practice. Take your arti, Bhajan downstairs. Please travel safe. God bless you. You are using it.